We are here with a Kohler K-Series big block engine, and I'm swapping it onto a C145 automatic, I believe. But the oil pan had to come off because the oil drain was snapped off. So I decided I might as well remove the balance gears. And by the sounds of it, I'm glad I decided to do this. One thing that I figured I'd point out is I never realized how small they actually are. They're quite tiny. Now, let's see if we can get them out. Just got a C-clip plier. And I kept pressure on that C-clip while I pushed the balance gear out away from there. Now I've got to fish it out. And I believe that I can do that by moving the crank around, getting counterbalance. Look at that. So that's all there is to one of them. And we pull it out and we get those little bushings off and leave it out. Now that was the easy one. The next one might be a little more difficult. It is down in there. And hopefully I have good enough snap ring pliers that I can reach in there and do what I need to do. This is the first time I've ever actually done this, which might be a surprise to many people, given how many Kohler engines I have. None of them have ever had the balance gears pulled out. And I do not like this second one with this little 45 set of pliers. I might actually bend that a little bit on my vise. Looks like it might have been a 90 at one point. Be right back. Golly. Well, I successfully wrecked that set. My other 90-degree set, I believe the ends have been snapped off, so that might not work. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. So my next best idea is going to be fish a magnet down in there so the C-clip can't go flying, and see if I can separate that clip. Why did I do that? I don't know. It is my lucky day because organizing my shop, I have kind of made a little spare parts, spare tools pile that I wasn't sure if I'd ever need, etc., etc. And look what I found. That's awesome. didn't get it. Good news, I got that C-clip loose. Bad news, I don't know where it went. Good news, I got that C-clip loose. Bad news, I don't know where it went. Good news, I have a magnet. And I'm going fishing. Wow, this is supposed to be able to come out by itself. I don't see how this is supposed to come out of here. Maybe you're supposed to drive that pin in. Please hold. Okay, I don't understand. Some people say they can just spin the crank just right and it comes out. I'm not getting that, but I have this shock bolt. This is a lower shock bolt for a half-ton OBS Chevy, and must be like a 12 mil. It's kind of a snug fit, so I'm just going to see if I can just pop that pin out and drive it back in from the outside of the block. Oh yeah, that's moving. I'm going to stick that on the pin, so when I do get it through, hopefully the magnet just holds onto it. Oh, that worked. Crazy. We gotta get the bushing out, the shim, that pin fell down on top of the piston. Still need to find that dang C-clip. Are you kidding me? I'm looking for this thing the whole time. Check this out. The first C-clip. Well, I guess it's clean in there, and I know it's out of the engine. So you can see that pin on the bottom side has a taper. I decided that I would drive it in with the taper first, and that would kind of also be an indicator from the exterior that this has been messed with before. It is good and tight. It'll be out of the way of everything, and we're good and clean in that block, ready to stick a nice oil pan back on and assemble the tractor.